Those tears, let me wipe them away. I know you'll be okay. وينك وينك تعال يا حبيبي دايما على بالي وينك.
Hey guys, it's Jomary here, and today I'm back with another video. If you guys like this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Today's video is going to be very simple. I just wanted to make a sit-down video and talk to you guys because right now I'm struggling with it myself. Today's video is going to be me talking about the pros and cons about having a power wheelchair. A power wheelchair is a motorized wheelchair. It's controlled by a motor and you drive it, yourself. Now I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons about owning a wheelchair, a power wheelchair. And for any wheelchair users, if you see this video, let me know. I'm gonna try to turn on the comments. Let me know if you can relate, because this shit is kind of annoying what I'm going through right now. So I wanted to just have a talk and just tell you guys the pros and cons of owning a power wheelchair. So the pros about owning a power wheelchair is that you can move yourself around. You don't have to depend on anyone to push you. Like, say you want to go to the kitchen and sit at the kitchen for a while, you can just move yourself around. You don't have to depend on anyone. Another pro, basically, it's your independence. So you have more independence. I have cerebral palsy. Mine is mild. I cannot walk on my own. If I were to walk, I would need somebody to hold on to me from the back, or I would need a walker. I cannot walk on my own, so my power wheelchair are my legs. That's how I move around. So having my power wheelchair gives me a sense of more independence. I can go out places, and I can, even though I don't like going anywhere, but say we go to Walmart, I'm able to push myself around. I don't have to rely on anyone to push me. It's fun having a power wheelchair. It's just fun. The cons about having a power wheelchair is the battery. The battery breaks. It messes up. The charger breaks and messes up. Right now, I'm dealing with my charger not working to plug in my chair to charge it. It's not working. My chair and my battery, I feel like it constantly needs to be replaced. It can suck sometimes having a power wheelchair. Things break on it. It's like a car. Having a power wheelchair is like a car. Things break on it. It needs fixing. It needs tightening. The only thing you don't have to worry about is gas and brakes and stuff. But basically, my chairs basically need some work. I need an upgrade. So that's basically the cons about having a wheelchair, is that the charge. Now, I'm guilty about leaving my chair on sometimes, but I do turn it off. I don't leave it on all day. I do turn it off, but just for a few minutes I kind of forget, or sometimes I leave it on because I'm going to grab something and I'm going to move it quickly. But right now I'm dealing with my charger not working, and I think my battery is not working properly, where it's not holding a full charge. And of course, it doesn't help when your charger isn't working properly either. So that's basically the cons about having a power wheelchair. But other than that, I love having a power wheelchair. I love having my freedom to move around, especially say if I want to go When I went to New York about a year ago, I was able to just push myself and not have anybody, push me, even though I get anxiety when there's a lot of people like around me. But having a power wheelchair is fun. I just don't like the fact that it breaks and like you have to call for somebody to come and like that's it. But having a power wheelchair is so fun. Sometimes I do donuts in my living room or in my room. I just do donuts and like I dance. I put music on and I try to dance with my chair, move it around. Oh, another thing I don't like. You see this part here? It goes on the joystick and it comes off. That's another thing I don't like about having a power wheelchair. But honestly, I love having a power wheelchair. I love having my independence. Having a power wheelchair is more fun than having a manual chair. Like, the only thing is, with a power wheelchair, you can't, like, if you go somewhere that has steps and not a ramp, it's impossible for you to carry the power wheelchair up and down the stairs. With a manual, you could probably fold it up or take it apart or just lift it up because it's not that heavy. But a power wheelchair has very huge, it has literally the size of a car battery is inside this power wheelchair. The power wheelchair is very heavy. So if you were to go somewhere that has steps and not handicap accessible, that's a little bit difficult because there is no way in heck you're going to be able to lift up this power chair inside the place because it's extremely heavy. But other than that, having a power wheelchair is super fun. It's just awesome. But there's pros and there's cons to everything. These are my pros and cons about having a power wheelchair. Let me know yours. This video is not for kids because kids are not gonna probably understand. So this video is more like for teenagers and adults. So I want to explain a little bit about my cerebral palsy. My cerebral palsy is mild. I cannot walk. I need assistance to walk. I can't really bear weight for long periods of time. I get really tired. But I'm just like everyone else. Like, I can talk, I can feed myself, I can move, as you can see. I'm just really weak on my right side because when I was 2 months old, when I was born, I had a stroke, so it affected different parts of my body and the way I move it. But I'm really good with my left hand, and I'm just a regular girl. I'm just a regular, young adult. Um, doing what I love, spreading awareness about CP, cerebral palsy, and other things. And I get stares. I get made fun of. I've had been made fun of plenty of times because one eye is bigger than the other. Well, that's because I can only see out of one eye. This is why I wear glasses. I cannot see out of my left eye due to the stroke I had when I was a newborn. So my right eye is bigger than my left eye. I can't see out of my left eye. I'm completely blind from my left eye. So I use my right eye to see everything. So, if you guys have any questions about my disability, there's worse. Like, there's people who have CP and they have more than just CP. Some people are blind and they have other medical issues. Mine is just I have cerebral palsy, mild cerebral palsy, but I'm very smart in some areas. Like, everybody is smart in their own way. I'm good at computers. I'm good at YouTube. I'm good at My favorite subject in school was English. I have an extremely hard time with math. When you see somebody with cerebral palsy or with any other condition, you know, it's okay to ask questions, but when people see someone like me or anyone else, they like to make fun of the people with disabilities, and I don't like that. I don't condone that. That's wrong, and that's just very disrespectful. Um, Especially when an adult looks at you and it's like, instead of coming to you and asking you, they just give you the dirtiest ass look, like if they've never seen someone in a wheelchair. Or when I'm out and I have like a wheelchair van where the van has a ramp and I'm able to get in and go places. And when the thing that bothers me is when people stare and like they've never ever seen in their life a wheelchair van, or they've never seen in their life a person in a wheelchair, and people automatically think that we are retarded and we don't understand. Well, FYI, we do understand, and if we can't speak for ourselves, our parents and our guardian will speak for us. Okay? So, yeah, guys, please just, be kind to one another. This video is pros and cons about being and owning a power wheelchair, and Rant. Okay? This is a Rant plus pros and cons about being in a wheelchair. I mean, in a owning a power wheelchair. But, be nice. If you see someone in a chair and you want to ask questions, go right ahead. Don't stare and don't give dirty looks, okay? Like, if your child, educate your children about special needs, because they might have somebody in their class who has special needs. Educate them, tell them about it, look up information. There's plenty of information on Google. Um, we all use our smartphones nowadays. If you have any questions, ask. Um, Educate yourself, educate your kids. Let your kids ask questions to a person's mother or a kid's mother or the kid itself if they can, advocate for themselves and they know. Ask questions. It's okay to let kids ask questions. But as for adults, don't stare at someone, give them dirty looks, or stuff like that, or make fun of somebody having a disability, whether it's autism, cerebral palsy. Don't make fun of it. But anyway, guys, please be kind to one another. Even if you do not have a disability, be kind to one another. Because, of course, mental health is another issue. Please be kind. Don't judge. Please be kind to one another. Spread love, not hate. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I just wanted to just talk to you guys and, tell you guys, rant a little bit, and yeah. If you guys like this video, please, again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I am going to try to record as much as I can for the rest of 2019. We're almost at the end of a decade, and I pray that we have many blessings, lots of health. Health is the most important thing for anyone. I pray that I have lots of health, lots of good health, and that my family has lots of good health and blessings. So, if you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I will try to turn on my comments, and if you guys have any questions, you can right in my community tab, and I will get back to your questions. You can message me on YouTube if my comments are turned off. You can follow me on Twitter and DM me. My Twitter is always on my channel. On the right hand side of the banner, there's a link to my Twitter. If you have any questions, you guys can DM me. And if you ask me questions, I'll probably do a Q&A, a question and answer. So if you guys have questions for me, if I get a lot, I'll make a video and I'll answer you guys' questions. So I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you, and thank you all for the continuous support and positivity. Love you.